going to be going through installing Red Audi R8 ignition coils on a 2.0 TSI engine. We're installing them on a 2013 CC. This would also apply to any TSI engine, which would include Mark 6 GTIs, Mark 6 Jetta GLIs, Tiguans, Passats, also a bunch of Audis that also have TSI engines. So we start by removing the engine cover on the 2.0 TSI engine by pulling the corner. Any corner will work. Just pop them up. And if you see here, each corner is held on by a grommet that mounts onto a ball stud. They pop up and pop on real easy. Alright, on the TSI engine you have 4 ignition coils. Each one is held on by a connector. Each connector has a tab at the back of it that you have to push to release. Each coil has a locking tab that these snap onto. So what you do is you push back on the locking tab. A lot of times you have to give it a little wiggle and you slide it off. And you do that on each coil and you pop them off. Now sometimes these can get a little bit difficult. Once you get that done, you can slide all 4 off and you can pull the ignition coil harness off. After you've removed all the connectors, you can pull the ignition coils out. It's very simple, they just pull straight up. There are some tools out there that you can use to remove these. It will make your life a little easier, but it isn't required. You basically can pull your fingers in between and just kind of pop them up. You apply pressure evenly and they'll come up. You'll oftentimes end up with some of this on the ignition coils. This is pretty standard that you'll find on an original equipment coil that's been in your car from the factory. So we'll go through and remove them. And now you've taken them all out. Now we're going to go through and install them into the vehicle. There are guides that will lock into place on the valve cover, and they're on either side. So basically you just slide it down in, and you are going to have to make sure you apply enough pressure to get them popped over the spark plug. They will sound audibly sometimes when they snap onto the plug like that. Now we can put our coil harness back on. When you're doing so, get them lined up onto all the coils and then snap them in place. You're all set. Now you can just grab your engine cover, set it back in place, pop it on all 4 corners, and you're all set. And that's how you install Red Audi R8 ignition coils on a 2.0 TSI engine.